Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How is everyone, and how is everyone doing today? So, what is the topic of discussion in this video today, ladies and gentlemen? I'm sure you must have read the title section. I'm going to talk about empathy. EMPATHY, empathy. What is empathy, and why do we need empathy in our lives, and the importance of empathy? We talk about emotions, we talk about emotional wellness, mental health, and parenting, positive parenting. We talk about relationship building, interpersonal relationships. So, what is the foundation for all these discussions? I mean, on all these topics that we discuss, either in the corporate sectors, in school education, in college education, the psychiatrists, the psychologists, human behaviorists talk about it. What is the foundation of it? We talk about personality disorders. Uh, for example, we talk about narcissistic personality disorder. So why does this disorder happens, and what is the one element that is required, that we must work on ourselves and on our children since the day they are born? That is empathy. Empathy is required. Empathy is required everywhere, my dear viewers. It is required when you're having a conversation with your clients, with your customers, when you are going to buy a particular product from a particular brand, whether you are training or teaching your children, your students, parenting, everywhere empathy is required for building good relationships, for networking, making a positive impact with your brand, um, marketing about your brand in a way that is evitable with empathy. So, empathy is required everywhere. What is empathy? Empathy is something, it's an ability, it's a skill that you're able to feel how others feel about a certain situation, emotion at a certain time, or about something, how they feel. And in a way, you are putting yourself in their shoes to feel and understand their perspective. It is empathy. I, again and again say in my videos, whether I'm talking about environmental psychology, I'm talking about parenting, I'm talking about cyber psychology, everywhere, that we need to be sensitive. For example, if there's a patient who goes to the psychologist keeps a cognitive empathy with the patient, that he or she uh, feels how the patient is feeling about something, what his or her emotion, without judging the patient, whether he or she herself feels that emotion or that feeling or not, but he or she understands the perspective and that kind of a feeling the patient is going through. For example, in a certain situation, suppose a 16-year-old, how a 16-year-old doesn't get accepted in the peer group because of um, the skin color, because of his or her religion, because of his or her gender, appearance, or anything, he or she being bullied. But as a psychologist, we are able to understand how the patient is feeling in that situation, going through those emotions, whether or not we are actually feeling it or not, but we are trying to understand the perspective of the patient and emotions of that patient. So, empathy is required everywhere in our professional life, meeting to our clients, understanding their perspective, understanding what a particular brand is delivering, what the brand is communicating in the society, and building up networking and relationships with their customers. So everywhere empathy is required. So it is an ability to feel, to understand how others are feeling about a particular situation, about a particular thing. That's what all empathy is all about. Now, coming to the parenting part, how much empathy is required for educators, for their children, for the students whom they are educating, and of course the parents, because educators and the teachers, the educators, the teachers, and the parents work as a team. on a particular child or a student to make them educate or develop them as a positive citizen with a positive personality. So it's a teamwork with the educators, the school, the college, as well as the parents. So we have a lot of responsibilities on our shoulders now. These days I'm looking at some kind of news and videos online about corporal punishments happening in some schools, and uh, this kind of news really put me into a lot of pain. But you know what? The problem just does not lie here in one particular individual. The problem is how we look at something. So we really need to understand. When I was a student, probably I do not remember when I was 3 or 4 year old. I might be slapped by my teacher in the school. So I don't know about it, but maybe it happened. So we need to change our perspective, our views towards something, right? If you expect a caring, sensitive environment in the society, ladies and gentlemen, how society is made up, we create society, we are the components of society. You are saying that we need a crime free society, we need a positive society, everybody should talk positive, everybody should always be happy, nobody should go into depression. But you are responsible for it, because you are creating an impact on the psychology of people around you, sometimes on your own students, on your own children, and this is your own reflection that you're getting back. When they grow up, they lack empathy, they get into a lot of personality disorders because of what they have experienced in the past. Nobody is born as a criminal, nobody is born criminal. So we contribute in each other's life, and this is how the personalities of individuals gets created. So we really need to work on ourselves, and the first step that we can take to work on ourselves is empathy. And I'm including myself as well. Everybody is included here because nobody is perfect, but somebody has to take the first step, somebody has to take this initiative. When you're reading so many books, you're getting so many of credentials, you're getting so much of degrees, and still you're not changing yourself, it's of no use. We must put it in the trash can, right? You are a PhD, you are government educators, you are working on good positions, and you don't know how to treat children. You should put all your credentials in the trash can. They really need a trash can to put them there. So we really need to upgrade ourselves, not only on the basis of constantly updating ourselves like a robot or a machine, that okay, after this we must do this diploma, we must do this degree, we must do PhD, we must do this and that, whatever it may be. We must develop this kind of a skill. We must develop ourselves as a human being as well. We really need to do that. We need to work on ourselves, on our psychology, on how we treat people around us. And empathy is the first step that you can take, my dear friends, and it's important. It's high time you should take this step. Parents need to change the way they parent their own kids. Parenting needs education, and the basic education starts from your own homes, because only then you're creating citizens, and then they are creating societies and communities. So empathy is the foundation of everything, because we are living in societies, we are interacting with people day in and day out, we are having communications with people day in and day out. So we really need to work on this aspect. Politicians, or in our leadership roles, or you are a teacher, or you are a doctor, or anybody in any profession you need to be sensitive. There is nothing like being too sensitive about something. You need to be sensitive towards your environment, and this is how your personality is made up of. So how we can develop empathy in us? you know uh, when we try to inculcate an attitude of caregiving, when we try to inculcate an attitude of sharing in our children, um, sharing the food, being having an attitude of gratitude, uh, helpful attitude, and of course along with all this, sharing our emotions with each other, that how we are feeling at the particular point in our life, especially being a kind listener to somebody, understanding their problem, understanding their perspective. So this is all about the positive attitude of an individual, which is made up of empathy. So if you do not have empathy in you, you can't share your toys with each other. Your children cannot share toys with each other. So inculcate this habit irrespective of the caste, creed, gender, because it will come back to you. What you create today, it will definitely come back to you on your face. So you need to understand this, that these elements are required if you want a kind, considerate, and a personality which can contribute in a positive way in the society. So you need to contribute in a positive way towards your children as well, towards your students as well. It's for educators and for parents to understand that shouting, spanking your children or your students does not make them work. If a student doesn't understand a concept and you're losing your cool and you're uh, picking up a stick and start beating the child, it doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense at all. So somewhere, why the child doesn't come to the school regularly, you need to understand why the child doesn't want to come to the school. He or she doesn't like the school. There are maybe there are other family issues going on with the child. So you need to sit and talk with the child, counsel the child in a positive way, develop interest in education. This is what we are, and this is when empathy in you plays a major role. So this needs to be understood, that how empathy is important in our lives and how we can develop empathy in ourselves, and this needs to be inculcated in our children as well, so that when they grow up and contribute in the society, they should contribute in a positive way. Attach the emotion of caregiving, sharing, love, and affection. Make them humble, grounded. Develop the emotion of gratitude, thanking each other, and being respectful, not just for the elders but for everyone, even for the environment as well. So sensitivity and empathy is very, very important to be included, to be inculcated in our self, in our character, in our personality, for the positive development of our personality, ladies and gentlemen. So this is my take on empathy and why it's important to develop. I hope you've liked it. If you liked it, do share it with your family and friends. You can visit to my website, that is www.vertexasolution.com, to find about me, who am I, what I do, and what are my credentials. Think about it in a positive way and do research on empathy, my dear friends. Empathy is very, very important for our lives. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.